you are in your 20s, I know how it feels to be building in your 20s. I know how it feels to not have it all figured out. I know how it feels to keep doing one thing over and over again. I know how it feels to not have your life figured out. I know how it feels that you don't even know what you are doing. Every time you go onto your social media, you see a friend, a neighbor, or even a random person eating one goal, buying their first car, getting their first dollars, getting their first remote job, doing everything that you have always wanted for yourself. So you just keep on wondering, am I really doing it wrong? What am I doing wrong? You start analyzing, asking yourself questions, falling into depression, thinking you are not doing it. But I want to tell you today that I totally understand how it feels to be building. Let me tell you something. Some days back, I was beating up myself. I came across a post about something that I had longed and wished for over 2 years. I came across a post and I saw how this person got that thing so easily. And I kept wondering, God, what am I doing wrong? God, is it that I am not doing it well? Is it that people are better? Are they really better than me? Is it that I don't have the capability or the resources to do this thing too? And the devil wanted to leech on it. The devil wanted to even make me more bitter. I started asking God different questions. God, do you really love me? How is life? Why is life really like this? Why am I not getting the same things, the same result as other people? But what the devil is not showing you is the backstory. Now, I may have seen or may have perceived that this girl got this thing so easily. But what I'm not seeing is the countless no's, is the countless heartbreaks, is the countless no's they have heard, is the countless disappointment, the late nights, everything that they may have gone through to get it. And that's why I want you to understand, if you are building in your 20s, that sometimes someone highlights real shouldn't really mess up with your day, shouldn't make you feel like you're not doing anything for yourself, shouldn't make you feel worthless because this person may have been building for years. Even if they got it easy, I want you to understand that everyone's life is different. I want you to understand that you are living your life on your own lane. And the worst thing you can do in your 20s is to start comparing your life with others. Trust me, it doesn't ever end well. I know you want the cars. I know you want to be an house owner at 22. I know you also want to be a global name. I know you also want to be the next known content creator. I know you also want to be the top of the organization. But I want you to understand that these things take time. I want you to understand that the people you are seeing that are getting these things, they may have been in the situation that me and you are currently in right now. They may have also asked themselves so many questions. They may have also been so worked up. But what they didn't do is that they didn't give up to get to the stage where they are. I know how hard it is to build in your 20s. Is it in countless late nights, asking yourself so many questions, wondering if this path you have taken is really yours? Starting multiple businesses in 1 year, doing everything just to get by, but seeing no result. I totally understand. Building in your 20s is one of the hardest things to do. It's not easy, but we need to keep on encouraging ourselves. We need to understand that God is going to make it all work out, that God is going to crown all our efforts with success. Another thing I want you to know today is that you should not compare yourself with anybody. This is something I learned, and I learned it the hard way. Comparing yourself with people would only make you to stop seeing the things that God is doing for you. When you constantly compare yourself with another person, you are trying to tell God that, oh, God, why did you make this person's life better than mine? You don't see the battles that God is fighting for you. You don't see what this person is going through. And some of these people you even admire, you don't know what they are facing. The truth is, so many people wouldn't show you the bad side of it. So many people wouldn't show you the other part of what they face. They will show you their wins, their success, but they wouldn't show you the late nights, the tears, the feeling like it's not getting together. Now, let me tell you something. Last year, August, I think, or October, I saw a post from a guy that died from suicide. And I was so shocked. It was a very popular person in my country, and it was one of the top talents. It was globally recognized. So the question I kept asking myself was, why did this guy kill himself? He had a loving and a good girlfriend, somebody he planned to spend his life with. He had a booming career, he had a loving family. So, what actually drove him through so much depression that he had to end it all by killing himself, even leaving a note behind? And that's when I realized that everyone is going through one thing or the other. And just because they don't tell you doesn't mean that it's not there. So I totally understand that you feel like your life isn't getting to where you want to be. I understand that you are feeling like, oh, this thing I want, I'm not getting it. The girls are so much better than I am. Everyone is getting married. My mates are all getting married. They are getting married to their dream man. Why I'm here? Nobody's asking me out. I totally understand. But I want you to also know that everyone's timeline is different. And when once you start comparing your life with people, that's one of the ways to enter into more depression. So instead of comparing yourself, I want you to start doubling down. Let's take an instance now. Let me tell you something even about myself. I have a YouTube channel and my channel is currently stuck at 7 subscribers. Now I've posted over 52 videos, both short and long form videos. But I kept wondering, God, is it that I don't know what I'm doing? God, you told me to start a YouTube channel, so why is it not working? I clearly saw that I need to start, so why is it not working? So I started comparing myself. I would go on to YouTube and start checking for people that opened my YouTube channel the same time I opened, the same time frame. And I would be so bitter. I would be so angry. I'll be like, God, why is this not working for me? Is it that you don't love me? Is it that you don't want me to grow? Is it that you don't want to reward me? In fact, I was so bitter. I understand that sometimes, but what I just came to understand bitterly is that everyone's timeline is different. Everyone's success is different. Everything is different. And no matter how hard or how we may try to sugarcoat it, some people's life would be easier, and some people's life would be far more easier. Some people will get it more easily, but that doesn't exclude the fact that God is still in our case. So I want you to understand that in your 20s, I know that a lot of confusion will come, so many whys, why, how, what, but I don't want you to dwell on that. I want you to dust your feet, move on from there quickly, and understand that you are not behind. I want you to understand that you are not behind. You are just comparing yourself with someone else's timeline. So understand this today that you are not behind. You are just comparing your life with someone else's highlight reel. You're just comparing yourself with someone else's years. You should understand this, and I hope you love this video. I hope you found this helpful, and I hope you stop comparing yourself. I hope you understand that you're not always going to find it easy, but God is going to make a way. God is going to surely work it out. See you in my next one. Bye.